Hello, theatre enthusiasts. Welcome to my channel. Curtain up. I'm Farhin Sultana, and today we're diving into the fascinating origins of theatre. From ancient rituals to the grand performances we know today, theatre has a rich and diverse history. So, let's get started. Let's travel back in time, way before Netflix and chill, to when storytelling was a communal affair. The origins of theatre are deeply rooted in primitive rituals and religious ceremonies. Imagine a time when dance, music, and symbolic actions were the Netflix of the day, used to communicate with the divine or to mark significant events. Talk about binge-watching. Fast forward to ancient Egypt, around 2500 BCE. Here, theatrical elements were part of religious festivals and ceremonies. Picture this: stories of gods and goddesses, like the dramatic death and resurrection of Osiris, were performed to honor deities and ensure the prosperity of the land. Ancient Egyptians knew how to put on a show. Now, let's hop over to ancient Greece, around 700 BCE. Theatre emerged from religious festivals dedicated to Dionysus, the god of wine and fertility. Greek theatre introduced structured forms of drama, including tragedy and comedy. They even had a chorus and masks. Imagine a Greek tragedy without the masks, like a superhero movie without the capes. Next stop, ancient Rome, around 240 BCE. Influenced by the Greeks, they built even larger and more elaborate theatres, capable of holding thousands of spectators. Roman theatre was a fusion of entertainment, spectacle, and political commentary. They loved their comedies, tragedies, and especially their gladiatorial combats. Imagine the roar of the crowd as gladiators clashed in the arena, or the elaborate sets and costumes used to recreate historical battles and mythological tales. Roman theatre, while borrowing heavily from the Greeks, added its own flavour. They introduced innovations like elaborate stage machinery, special effects, and a greater emphasis on realism in their performances. Think of it as the ancient version of action-packed blockbusters. Jumping ahead to the Middle Ages, around 500 to 1500 CE, theatre was primarily expressed through religious plays, such as mystery plays, miracle plays, and morality plays. With the rise of Christianity, the Church became a patron of the arts, using theatre to spread its teachings to a largely illiterate population. Imagine biblical stories brought to life on makeshift stages in town squares and churches. It was like Sunday school, but with costumes and a lot more drama. These mystery plays and morality plays used allegory and symbolism to teach moral lessons and reinforce religious doctrines. Travelling troupes of players performed on wagons, bringing theatre to the masses. As we transition from the medieval period, we enter the vibrant era of the Renaissance, spanning the 14th to the 17th centuries. This was a time of great cultural revival and innovation, sparked by a renewed interest in the classical arts and literature of ancient Greece and Rome. Imagine the bustling streets of Italy, where the spirit of humanism breathed new life into the arts. Theatre experienced a resurgence, with playwrights and performers seeking to explore the human experience in all its complexity. This era saw the birth of commedia dell'arte, a form of improvisational theatre characterized by masked stock characters and humorous scenarios. Picture the lively performances in the public squares, where actors in colourful costumes and masks entertained audiences with their wit and physical comedy. These performances were not just about entertainment. They also satirized societal norms and human follies, offering a mirror to the audience's own lives. And then there was the grand spectacle of the Elizabethan theatre in England, epitomized by the works of William Shakespeare. Envision the iconic Globe Theatre, its open-air structure filled with people from all walks of life, eagerly awaiting the next act. Shakespeare's plays, with their rich language and complex characters, transcended the boundaries of time and place, exploring themes of love, power, betrayal, and redemption. Think of the dramatic soliloquies of Hamlet, the tragic downfall of Macbeth, and the star-crossed lovers in Romeo and Juliet. Shakespeare's genius lay in his ability to delve into the depths of human nature, crafting stories that continue to resonate with audiences today. The Renaissance was a period of exploration and discovery, not just in the physical world, but in the realm of ideas and emotions. Theatre during this time became a powerful tool for intellectual and artistic expression, laying the groundwork for the modern theatre that followed. Finally, we arrive at the late 19th and early 20th centuries, when theatre moved towards realism. Playwrights like Henrik Ibsen and Anton Chekhov introduced complex characters and situations, focusing on everyday life and social issues. This was the era when theatre started to reflect real life, like reality TV, but with better scripts. Imagine the dimly lit stages of Europe, where audiences were no longer just spectators of grand myths and legends, but witnesses to the intricate tapestry of human life. The plays of Ibsen and Chekhov were groundbreaking in their portrayal of ordinary people grappling with complex emotions and societal pressures. Picture the raw emotion and stark realism of Ibsen's A Doll's House, where the struggles of Nora Helmer resonate with the realities faced by many women of the time. Chekhov, with his masterful use of subtext, brought to life the quiet desperation and unspoken yearnings of his characters. His works, such as The Seagull and Uncle Vanya, captured the essence of human experience in a way that was both poignant and profound. The subtlety and depth of these performances required a new level of acting, where the smallest gesture or glance could convey a world of meaning. This shift towards realism was more than just a stylistic change. It was a reflection of a society in transition. Industrialization, urbanization, and the rise of the middle class brought new social dynamics and challenges. Theatre became a mirror, reflecting the complexities of modern life and prompting audiences to question and reflect on their own experiences and beliefs. As you envision the intimate settings of these realist plays, the nuanced performances of the actors, and the powerful themes that resonated with the audience, it's clear that this period marked a significant evolution in the art of theatre. It was a time when the stage became a space for exploring the depths of the human condition, laying the groundwork for the diverse and dynamic theatre we know today. During Spain's Golden Age, around the 16th to early 17th centuries, theatre enjoyed a brilliant period. Prolific playwrights like Lope de Vega and Calderón de la Barca explored themes of honour, love and faith. Their works were performed in corrales, or open-air theatres. It was like the golden age of TV, but with more swords and less CGI. Imagine the vibrant streets of Madrid, where locals gathered in these corrales to witness the latest dramas unfold. The atmosphere was electric, filled with anticipation and excitement. The plays were rich with complex characters and intricate plots, reflecting the social and political nuances of the time. Picture the vivid costumes, the passionate performances, and the resonant dialogue that captivated audiences from all walks of life. Lope de Vega, often called the Phoenix of Wits, wrote over 1,800 plays, masterfully blending comedy, tragedy, and romance. His works like Fuente Ovejuna and The Dog in the Manger showcased his genius in capturing the human spirit. Calderón de la Barca, on the other hand, delved into philosophical and existential themes with plays such as Life is a Dream, exploring the nature of reality and illusion. The chorales themselves were architectural marvels, with tiered seating that allowed everyone a good view of the stage. The design fostered a sense of community, bringing together people from different social classes to share in the theatrical experience. It was a time when theatre was not just a form of entertainment, but a vital part of cultural and intellectual life. As you envision the bustling energy of these open-air theatres, the emotive power of the performances, and the timeless stories that were told, it's clear that Spain's Golden Age was a pinnacle of theatrical achievement. It was a period where creativity flourished, leaving a lasting legacy that continues to inspire modern theatre. Narrator. Moving on to French Neoclassical theatre around the 17th century. This period was characterized by strict adherence to classical unities of time, place, and action. It emphasized order, decorum, and the use of verse. Playwrights like Molière and Racine led the way, proving that even in theatre, rules can create masterpieces. Picture the grandeur of the Théâtre du Palais Royal in Paris, where Molière's comedies like Tartuffe and The Misanthrope were first performed. These plays were more than entertainment. They were social commentaries, reflecting the values and hypocrisies of the time. Imagine the laughter and applause filling the hall as actors, dressed in elaborate costumes, delivered their lines with impeccable timing and wit. The Neoclassical period also saw the rise of the Comédie Française, the world's first national theatre, established in 1680. It became the epicenter of French theatrical culture, fostering a sense of national pride and artistic excellence. The emphasis on clarity, order, and rationality mirrored the broader intellectual currents of the Enlightenment, making theatre a reflection of society's evolving ideals. As you think about the intricate stage designs, the precise movements of the actors, and the rhythmic beauty of the verse, it's clear that French neoclassical theatre was a sophisticated blend of art and intellect. It was a time when theatre not only entertained but also educated and elevated its audience, setting the stage for future generations of playwrights and performers. The Renaissance, around the 14th to 17th centuries. This period saw a revival of classical ideas and the birth of modern theatre. Inspired by the classical works of Greece and Rome, playwrights like William Shakespeare, Christopher Marlowe, and Ben Jonson ushered in a golden age of English drama. This was a time of exploration, both geographically and artistically. Imagine the Globe Theatre in London, a circular, open-air playhouse where Shakespeare's works came to life. The stage, extending into the audience, created an intimate connection between actors and spectators. Theatre became the Netflix of the Renaissance. Everyone was hooked. In the Elizabethan era, around the late 16th to early 17th centuries, theatre flourished with the construction of permanent playhouses like the Globe Theatre. The invention of the printing press during this time played a crucial role in disseminating plays and making them accessible to a wider audience. This period also saw the rise of professional acting companies, elaborate costumes and sets, and a renewed interest in classical theatrical conventions. Imagine the excitement of seeing a new Shakespeare play, like waiting for the next season of your favourite show. And there you have it, a brief journey through the origins of theatre. From ancient rituals to the sophisticated performances of today, theatre has always been a powerful medium for storytelling and expression. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more theatre insights. See you in the next episode.